Hello, right. I tried to do some game footage 3 times now and it's crashed each time. And long story short, it turns out it's the NVIDIA overlay that was the problem. The game runs completely fine for myself. It was just crashing when I was trying to record stuff. So it's just some random stuff that's on the screen now. Uh, there is other issues and bugs out there which people are complaining about. I'm fortunate enough to have the 5090 and the 9800 X3D, so I can brute force my way through any kind of performance. I will say on my PC, it looks fantastic. It's really smooth. Everything about it, it's better than I thought it would be. I am having to use DLSS quality, but like I say every other setting's maxed out. And I am having to use FrameGen. Now, if I use FrameGen 2, I think I do something like about 110 frames to about 120 or something there, ballpark. But my TV is 144 hertz, so I want to get closer to that. So I use FrameGen 3, which puts me keeps me at 140 all the time. I mean, if I took that off, it would go over the 140. I think it does something like about 160 or 70 or something. But and I think FrameGen 4 does like 200 and something. But I find FrameGen 3 is my limit. I won't go any higher than that. FrameGen 2, it's extremely hard to tell that you're using FrameGen. It's really impressive. FrameGen 3, unless you're looking for it, you wouldn't notice it. It's more so in the responsiveness, really. But again, you wouldn't really notice it. I think FrameGen 3 and 4 are going to show more. I don't know if there is any online shooters as such, like your Battlefield or anything that's coming out that's going to use it, but I'll be more wary to use it in those kind of games, really. As for the game itself, it's better than Borderlands 3. Now, I've only just scratched the surface. I'm only a couple of hours in, but it's already better than Borderlands 3. I loved Borderlands 2. I love the music by Jesper Kidd. It's a shame he's not back on this one. I love the characters that you played. I love the characters that you fought. I love the villain. I love the writing. Everything about it. It just knocked it out of the park. I hated say Borderlands 3. I didn't like anything about it. Didn't even like the characters that you played. There's just nothing about it that was any good for me anyway. I gave up on the game a couple of times. I've got all the DLCs and everything, but I just nah. This one I waited for real reviews to come out rather than people who got it for free, and the reviews were enough to make me curious. But yeah, like I said, I've only just scratched the surface, but already the little bit of writing I have come across, story-wise, it seems to be more interesting. It doesn't grate on me as much. The line deliverance and stuff like that, it's all fine, it's all good. Graphics are extremely good. The gameplay, like gunplay as such, is typical Borderlands. It's really, really good. The weapons are really, really good. The randomness of stuff is quite impressive. Now, with this one being such a big world, open world thing, there's always a problem that getting from A to B. After a while, you're just going to travel, and there's no point getting off your bike because later on you're going to get your bike. There's no point stopping for anything. But some of the things, like these random events you'll come across, uh, are worthwhile stopping to do because of some of the rewards and some of the stuff that you get. So it fills in the little boredom moving from A to B. If there's a long way to go, you maybe stop off and go and find something, or travel to go and kill something, or a boss will appear, or something will just random will happen. If you've played the likes of Destiny, where you're going along and you'll see random events, think that, but times 10. It's a lot more random and it's a lot more fun. The Destiny thing got very samey after a while. But yeah, this is really good for that at the moment. Now, as you get later into the game, when you start getting become more powerful, more skills, more weapons, will you be as interested in stopping your travel to go and deal with these things because the rewards might not be good enough? I don't know. But certainly early on, there's enough there to keep you entertained while you're moving from place to place. And it's good enough to get you distracted where you're going to a mission, but then something happens and you think, oh, I wonder what I can get from that. And then you'll go and do it or go and kill whatever. So that it's good so far, but it'd be interesting to see how long that lasts. As for the actual characters that you play, straight away, I think there's at least two of them. And all the names have completely gone out of the top of my head, which is, I think there's one of them is Vex, and I think the other one's Ashen or something. He's like a cyborgy guy. But certainly those two are the ones I'll play. The other two I might come to as well. Whereas in Borderlands 3, I just didn't feel it with any of them. Borderlands 2, I think I finished it with all of them. Borderlands 3, I just didn't dig any of them. This one, there's at least 2 that I'll finish it with, possibly 3. I mean, by the time I finish the game, if it is even remotely close to Borderlands 2, I'll probably finish it with all of them. But yeah, the music, it's good, but it's not Jesper Kid. Apart from that, I don't, there's nothing much more to really feed back because, like I said, I've only just scratched the surface of the game. But I'm pleasantly surprised, and it'll be interesting to see, obviously on the DLC side, how they all pan out with the sales. But I don't know how this is going to be running for other people with, say, lesser PCs. How, you know, performance-wise, as to whether it's what kind of playable state it is for a lot of people out there. I know there's a lot of people playing it. I know on Steam, when I just clicked on before I came onto here, I noticed that there was something like 240,000 people online at that moment, just on the Steam side. So, I mean, fair enough, the game has just come out, but it's that's pretty good figures for it. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly they can actually get out the patches that they need to. The first one, I would dare say, is going to be performance related. And it'll also be interesting to see the feedback on the driver, because the driver it just came out is the Borderlands 4 driver. So it'll be interesting to see if that's going down well, because I've already seen one person say that the game just would not work for them. So they rolled back to the previous driver and the game was run perfectly. So again, there's so many different combinations of PCs and obviously CPUs and memories and overclocking and all these different kind of things. It's hard to point the finger in one direction as to what's causing what. But I'm just happy that I was able to figure out what was causing my crashes was the NVIDIA overlay. But yeah. So if you can get hold of it cheap, or certainly if you want to do the Steam thing, where if you play it on Steam, you've got 2 hours. If you don't like it, then obviously you can get your refund. But if you do, then you can stick with it. Or you could also do the thing of get it on Steam and play it for, like, say, an hour and 50 minutes. If you like it, get your refund and then go to something like CD Keys, one of those other key shops, and get the game for cheaper. Because they're normally, like I say, in the UK, I think it's, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I think it's about £15 or £20 cheaper. So on the deluxe version, I think it is, where you get the DLCs. So it's just one way of working the system. It's there, use and abuse as such. So anyway, I'll go back to Borderlands 4. But at this moment in time, I'm pleasantly surprised. And if they can tweak it and get it to run even better, and it could be a winner. And it'll be interesting to see if it actually ends up being better than Borderlands 2. Won't that be a thing? Anyway, bye.